Hello! So today I'm going to show you guys how to make granola on an air fryer. I started playing with that because I got kind of lazy. I wanted to use a little leftover nuts that I had and just kind of put it together. It ended up being more like a brittle more than what it is granola, but it's really quick, it's really easy. I like it, so I hope you like it too. Okay, so we have ingredients right here. We have half a cup of pecans, which we're going to put all together. We have about a half, I mean, it could be a little more, a little less. Half a cup of cashews and half a cup of almonds. All of them raw. I like to use the raw nuts as opposed to the toasted ones. Well, these I have actually sunflower seeds. That's about a quarter of a cup. But these I actually bought toasted, roasted, and salted, and they actually give it a little something. It was by mistake that I bought them, but it works. So we also have cranberries, about a half a cup of cranberries. And about a half a cup of apples, dried apples, which if you live near a fresh market, I highly recommend you buy them because they're nice and thick and they're actually really good. So I'm gonna eat that one later. And let me see what else is the dry one. So we have about a quarter cup of oats. You can use, I use organic quick oats because they're smaller and it's more like a binding agent more than anything. Before I used to use it more of a texture, but now I just use it to just they bind together. You can use any kind that you prefer. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of flax seeds. I used to use what is it? The other seeds. What are they called? The white ones. I forgot the name of them. It'll come to me. But these are better for you. Flax seeds are better for you. So, you know, sesame seeds. Sorry about that. And a tablespoon of chia seeds. And put them all together. And let me see, what else do we have? Oh, where's my sugar? Oh, here it is. About 1/8 of a cup, give or take about 1/8 of a cup of sugar. I use raw sugar, but I like to use brown sugar, so it depends on whatever sugar you prefer. It's all about what you want or not want, you know, but this is what I like. And this I started adding not long ago. It's about 2 tablespoons of whiskey. I use bourbon, but I kind of wanted to taste that kind of whiskey. It's Tennessee honey, so sounds fancy. So this time I actually decided to put some shredded orange, the orange peel, just to give it a different taste. I don't know, I'd never done it, so I infused the whiskey with the orange peel. So I'll let you know how that's gonna taste. Hopefully it's not gonna suck. If not, then the people that are about to receive this granola are very much screwed. Sorry, big sis. She had a birthday yesterday, which happy birthday. She's so old now. I love you. And about 1/8 of a cup of honey. I use organic, unfiltered honey. I'm kind of particular about the honey I buy. I don't buy cheapy honey. My sister actually sent me, what was it, huckleberry something, and it was amazing, but I don't want to waste it on this because it's too special. And I think we're almost done. It's starting to look pretty nice. So I actually, well, actually, let me put this. I sprinkle some sea salt, some sea salt. Jesus, what's wrong with me today? Just a little bit to even, you know, to kind of even out the sugar and the sweetness. It's not super sweet, so that's kind of what I like about this granola that I've developed. I've burned many granolas. I've made some awful granolas, some awful seeds. You know, it's been trial and error, and a lot of people and a lot of guinea pigs, especially from work. And so I also add a little bit of cayenne pepper, which gives it a little kick. Just, you know, not too much. You don't want to be like all, you know, unless you like that kind of thing. But, you know, nothing too crazy. Just a little something. So it, you know. And I put this I kind of eyeball it. I put olive oil. So it kind of binds everything together, and it gives it, you know, it makes it toast a little better, because there's not, even though the nuts are actually, you know, they have natural oils and all, they need a little bit more oil. So yeah, so this is all good and ready to go. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. So it's pretty, I love the smell of it. Actually, the orange makes it smell really interesting. So we're going to turn on, actually I always forget to take this part out because you want the hollow part. Because if you use this one, it goes through it. And you don't want that. So I am going to 330. I think 330 is good. And I'll put 20 because you really have to babysit it. I'm not even going to preheat because, I mean, if you've used an air fryer before, you know that you only need 2 minutes to preheat. This, you really don't need that, so I don't even bother. So there you go. And I'm not gonna bore you while I keep checking, but here's what's gonna happen before I turn this on, because it's gonna be loud. I'm gonna be I put 20 minutes, but it normally takes 10, 13 minutes. The last one I did took 13 minutes, and it was a little bit overdone. Hence the reason why that other video didn't make it past, you know, acceptance. So I put 20, it'll take 10 minutes or so. And I'll be checking, this time around, I'm gonna be checking like every 3 minutes. Maybe even less, depending. But I'll show you, I see something that I wanna show you, like, oh yeah, this is good. So you can see how it looks like, okay? So I'll see you in a bit. It's actually pretty good. I'm definitely using this for this year's coquito, which freaking 2020, it's gonna need any help I can get as far as these stuff. So it's been a little longer than I wanted. Oops, it's been over 4 minutes. It's already acquiring pretty good color, but I still have, I gotta stop drinking and start remembering to check these every 3 minutes. This is what it's starting to look like. I don't know if you can see, it looks a little bit dull still. So it's gonna go in, and I'll show you at the end. You don't have to stick around, okay? So I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so I think we are pretty much done. I'm gonna let it go for, no, we're done. We're definitely done. You see, I left it a little minute and a half extra, and it just, yeah, it's a little dark, but I think it's okay. It's just, the apples just turn really, really quick. You know, that's the problem. You have to keep an eye, like the last couple of minutes, I was just checking it by the minute. This was just a little extra, and it almost went the opposite way. So we're done. And what we do is we put it in something flat in a baking sheet so it dries. So it cools, not dries, it cools off, and it gets all nice and crispy as it cools off, of course. So I think that's it. We just let it, don't try to eat it now, as I always end up eating and burning my mouth, because that's what I do. But yeah, this is definitely a healthier option if you're looking for a little snack and you know, you don't want to eat crap, this is really healthy. I mean, at least I buy good ingredients. So, you know, I think even if you buy bad ingredients, you're still okay with this. It's vegan unless you're, you know, unless you don't eat honey, whatever. I love honey, so I'll never be vegan if that's the case. It's gluten-free, you know, so give it a shot. So now it's all nice and crunchy. You see how it's, let me see, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it because, you know, it's a little flat. Yeah. So here. So yeah, it becomes little brills, not really granola, but I mean, you could do whatever the hell you want. You're the one eating it. So, you know, it's not super sweet. It's a little spicy. If you don't like cayenne pepper, don't add the cayenne pepper. You're the boss, applesauce. You do whatever the hell you want, like as I do. So, hey, subscribe to my channel. It sounds so douchey to say that, but I have a channel on YouTube, so go there. And I will enjoy this little piece. Have a great day, and thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.